Christine Thompson has worked extensively in energy and the financial services, and most recently, the franchise Chuck E. Cheese's. Her passion lies in developing new businesses, so let's see if an entrepreneur catches her eye. Joe Perry's is definitely known for his vivacious and outgoing personality, which also leaks over into his style of investing. Joe dabbles in a little bit of everything, from nightclubs to agriculture, and is always up for a new challenge. Joseph Rahal joins us with an impressive portfolio of successful real estate development through his family business, the Amira Corporation. This Wharton graduate says that when he invests in personality and drive. At 17, Sheldon Stevens started with a small kiosk that would grow into the Lullaby group of companies. Specializing in selling mobile devices and developing real estate, this young self-made investor is looking for stable and sustainable ventures.
Did you know that more songs have been written about bananas than any other fruit? Perhaps that's why Michael Paris, founder of his business Solar, thought that Mr. Tallyman's dried bananas was a winning name for his line of organic cocoa and banana-based products. Is his business plan up to scratch? And will the investors see it as ripe for the picking? Let's find out.
Hello, good day. My name is Michael Paris. My company is called Mr. Tallyman Dried Bananas, and our brand is called Solar, Eat the Sun, Feed Your Soul. We're a Trinidad and Tobago company that produces all natural, healthy, preservative and chemical-free foods. We have been operating for about 3 years now, and our products are in about 15 stores locally.
15 or 15?
15. We specialize in sun-drying foods, very minimal processing, no additives, no preservatives. We use actually very ancient techniques to preserve food so that it has a very long shelf life, but still retains the nutritional value. Right now, people are scampering all over the world for superfoods, foods that provide longevity, provide very high nutrition, that are safe for people with allergies, safe for kids, and we provide that. Locally, a very big gap exists for manufacturers. Manufacturers who use agricultural raw materials to create value, to change the raw material into a food that can have a very long shelf life, that can be satisfying, tasty, healthy, without any additives, without anything artificial. Right now, we are prepping ourselves to become export ready, and that's where we need your help. Through our research, we realized that the real market for our products are not here in Trinidad or even regionally, but really outside, the EU and the US. We need your help to become export ready so that we can take this from, business that's making a little profit to one that's, recognized internationally as a Caribbean leader in the superfood industry. Any questions?
Yes, what kind of food is it?
Our products, right now we have 3 products. 2 of them are cocoa-based and 1 is banana-based. I actually have some samples here for you, for you to taste. Okay. Right now you're tasting our sun-dried bananas, which are our first product. And you can also have the cocoa nibs, which are these here. So the sun-dried bananas have no additives or preservatives, just a banana that has been dried in the sun.
And what's the shelf life?
The shelf life is upwards of a year.
So it's sun-dried banana.
Sun-dried bananas and cocoa nibs.
How long does it take to manufacture the sun-dried bananas?
Sun-dried bananas, initially, it took us about 4 or 5 days in good weather to make them, but now we've refined our technique. It takes us 2 days.
No sugar added?
No sugar added. What you're tasting there is just a banana, nothing is added.
What other products can you do?
So that's how the sun-dried bananas we do. We do the cocoa nibs. We also have a type of cocoa that you brew like coffee. So you can put it in a percolator, French press, or boil it and strain it. In the past, we've had a dark chocolate bar, cocoa powder, and a gluten-free pancake mix made out of sun-dried bananas as well too. Right now, we're doing some market trials with a granola made with the sun-dried bananas and the cocoa nibs, replacing the traditional nuts and raisins in granola.
So what does it cost to produce?
Okay, so a pack of the cocoa nibs, the large one costs about $16 to produce, 1/6.
And you sell it at?
It's sold wholesale for $60.
Can I see your packaging, please?
Yes, actually,
I would like
these
to
are for
see
you
one.
as well, so you have one each. You can see
Thank you.
the packaging, the information in front and behind.
And you said they are in stores now?
They are in about 16 stores locally,
Which ones?
ranging from Starlight Pharmacy to Happy Gourmet in Val Park. They are in New Earth Organics in Woodbrook. There are two stores at the airport, the UTT shop and the M store in the duty-free area. They are also in some stores in South, not in Central as yet, but we're working on getting new markets at the moment.
What are you looking for from us? What sort of dollars and what sort of percentage are you offering?
I'm looking at $450,000 for a 10% stake.
What were your sales last year?
Our sales last year were $74,000.
And your projections this year?
Projections this year with the addition of the cocoa butter and the cocoa powder, $189,000. 189.
That's sales.
That's sales. Our gross margin is 75% and the net is 45.
Have you been gone to Kariri or anybody like that to test the product to make sure everything is okay with it?
Right, so I've done some testing with Kariri. I've also had some assistance in terms of refining the technique. So, like I said, initially my systems took about 4 to 5 days in weather. I used to lose a lot whenever there was rainfall, especially where our production facility is in Maracas Valley. We have a very high humidity. It's actually one of the worst places to dry in the country. But we persevered and we tweaked it and we were able to, with some mechanization, improve the drying time, cut down the losses, and have a product that was standardized.
I'd like to make your offer that I would like to, first of all, test your drying techniques on our local crops, the tomato, the papaya, the pineapples, because we're in a position within the next 2 or 3 months to contract farmers to grow pineapples that we're going to sell for either local consumption or export or for processing. So I can add a lot of value to you, and if that passes our test, then I'd be prepared to sit down at the table and talk to you.
I have not had the opportunity to delve into the market, and I'm unable to do so at this time, but I wish you guys tremendous luck because it's a fantastic opportunity, and there's lots of scope here for great success.
Thank you.
Joe is a guy here, big farmer.
So I think I have a lot to offer you. I'd love to sit down. Again, the 10% valuation is a little bit too steep, and I'd like to further discuss it if you'd allow me.
Are there any other offers?
No, unfortunately, I can't invest in this one. I don't know enough about it, but I think that it's a growing market, and I think that it has a huge chance of success.
Okay, well, I want to thank you all for your advice, your feedback, and your interest. Joe, I want to let you know that I, would, I've thought about it, and I think it would be interesting to work together. I mean, I'm in the wholesale market every day.
Right.
I also have a papaya farm.
Right.
And I see the wastage, the fluctuations in prices and commodities there. Farmers losing a lot, not having their price, being met. And I think, together we can do a lot for the farmers, the consumers, and the country as a whole. So I accept.
Thank you very much. Let's
All
meet.
right.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, same here.
Always excited to help agriculture.
Great. I think we can do a lot for the country, the people and country.
Let's hope so. Good
Yes,
luck.
thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations. Good luck.
Solar seems to have a good setup, but he needs to think out his distribution network. It's very competitive in the fruits area internationally with larger producers from Latin America. Additionally, he has to secure his sourcing of fruits in Trinidad, and that's not an easy thing to do given the limited size of our agricultural sector. He needs to spend a little bit more time working out exactly what he wants to do in this project.
Today we are here with Michael at U-Pick Farms for him to meet with Joe to see if his fruits are up to scratch. And if they are, he'll get the investment that he's been waiting on. Beautiful, thank you so much. Well, I'm here with Michael, and as per your request, he has brought some dried fruits for you to try today.
Yeah, Joe, so this is it.
This is the fruit. So what do we have it?
Yes, so we have the sun-dried pineapple, the papaya, the bananas, some sun-dried mango, and some sun-dried tomatoes.
Well, let me tell you, just from appearance alone, this is absolutely amazing. It looks fantastic.
No, this has no chemicals to preserve.
No additives, no sugar.
It's just all natural.
Nothing at all.
It's just sunlight.
Sunlight. That is like a tomato. That is bursting with flavor. Wow. Michael, I'm ready to invest in you. I'm ready to invest in this product. Fantastic.
Today we put entrepreneur Michael from Solar to the test, and we can safely say that he passed with flying colors. It was a win for Michael, a win for Solar, for Joe, and of course, the Planting Seeds team. The product itself is a winner. Kids are gonna love it, and it's something else that we can export from our beautiful island. So I don't know about you, but I know that I cannot wait to buy my first pack of dried pineapple.
Follow your heart, make your mark.
Time to get ready, honey!
Chase your dreams and make them happen.
It's why you do what you do, and why we're here for you, for your dreams to come true. That's the power of love.
Your best interest at heart.
Never miss a beat with the improved app from Yellow Pages. With new features like local news, flight and movie times, you're guaranteed to always be in the know with Yellow. Proximity search, gas station, and ATM locations ensure you're in the right place at the right time. Download it from the Google Play Store or iTunes today.
Job hunting is tough. You put yourself on a piece of paper and hope it will find you the perfect job. With so many options out there, it can be time-consuming. What you really need is a simpler way to find a job you're looking for. CaribbeanJobs.com has over 1,700 companies posting over 10,000 jobs, and it's easily accessed through either your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Find your fit at CaribbeanJobs.com and get the job you've been looking for.
Do you own a business with 3 to 55 employees? Then Beacon's Be Better plan is perfect for you. Our comprehensive group plan provides major medical and group life benefits at competitive prices, designed to make your small business be better. Call us at 623-2266 for a quote today.
This next young lady may be soft-spoken, but it is her tenacity that makes her an entrepreneur. When Chanel discovered her passion for soaps and candles, she instantly knew that this was her calling and she would be turning this into a business. Will our judges stop to smell the roses and help her get her product off the ground? Let's check it out.
Hi, good day. My name is Chanel 5, aka Mrs. Soapy.
Hello, Mrs. So.
Hello,
Hi,
Mrs. So.
hi, good day. I am the creator and founder of Dijoness Bath and Body Products. I am seeking $3,000, $300,000.
I'd invested at $3,000 right away.
$300,000 for 15% of my business. As a child growing up in Muruga, I quickly understood the importance of my environment and how this helps me in my upbringing. By combining my love for the environment and also the pursuit of looking for something natural and more beneficial to help my clearly youthful look, you know, I decided to combine the both of them. How did I do this, you may ask? I decided to combine seed paper with each and every one of my products.
What paper, sorry?
Seed paper. Seed paper is something where we put seeds inside paper that we recycled paper, and we, for example, like the form of this, and now anybody can plant this, and this could grow into flowers, cabbage, celery, different things, right?
So what ingredients exactly are you using?
Well, I use local ingredients mostly, so like cocoa, I use hibiscus, I use a lot of different things. But I start off with 3 basic lines in terms of my soaps, my detox spa bar. I don't know if you all would like to. This is my detox spa bar. If you all, you can open it if you want.
Give me your favorite one.
I really love the men's soap, right? So this is Smooth Operator.
Smooth Operator.
Yes, you all should know the song, I hope. Right.
So, are you selling these now?
Yes, I am,
Okay.
but on a small scale, mostly to friends and family, but it was getting too big in order for me to self-produce. So that's why I'm here today.
And what's the cost of these on average?
The cost of those on average, when I do make it retail, is $45. But when I'm able to buy my stuff in bulk, the cost to make one of those will reduce to $5, whereas it used to be $10. So now I'm able to mark up my price to roughly about $10.50. I'll be selling it to my wholesalers at that price, and they can mark it up to how much they want. Because my stream of revenue is wholesale. Right now it's retail, but I want to sell it wholesale to different businesses. I talked to someone in Starlight as well, and they are interested.
So what is your total production per year of soaps that you can go through now, and where do you want to go with your new machinery or new products?
Right, so when I checked in terms of revenue, I can make in the first year $497,000 in revenue, and that's a really generous amount, because just by supplying my stuff to just 3 locations, 3 stores, and selling at least 5 of these products per day, I can make $497,000 for the year, just for the first year. But that will increase a lot because I will not have to buy my equipments again in the second year. So it drastically increased within the second year. I make $743,000. I would like to show you all my candles.
Oh, so you make candles too?
Yeah, so soap, candles, and body butters is what I start off with. You could pass it down after.
For me, I could definitely help your distribution because I'm well connected with a lot of groceries and pharmacies, etc., where this would do well. I don't think this is something that I want to actually get into, but I will definitely help you. I'll get different meetings with a bunch of different places where you could actually just expand greatly.
No problem.
But that's what I'll be offering to help you with.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, so our position is that we must decline at this stage because until the product is more proven in terms of that quality that we spoke about.
Okay.
However, very happy to provide the support of the network to help you achieve particularly the branding and the marketing side.
No problem.
Maybe grow your business a little bit more in sales, get into distribution, improve your packaging, use your cash wisely to improve, put it back into the company. Don't expand into too much more products.
Right.
Focus on what you have. Maybe in a year or two, when you're at a level that you need to go to that next level, where you want to go nationally or internationally or regionally, then maybe come and see me. Everybody knows where to find me. But more importantly, focus. I think you have a fantastic product. Come back and see me in 2 years. I'll be here still.
Thank you.
And I too, I'm sorry, Chanel, but this just doesn't fit my investment strategy at this point in time.
No problem.
Good.
Dejaness, though you're soft-spoken, your passion comes out when you speak about your products. Unfortunately, you're trying to get into a market that's highly competitive. Facial products are everywhere. You have big names playing in this sphere. So it's going to be very important for you to get your packaging right, get your formulations right. They look good, but you have to get it on the shelf. An investor would want to see this on a shelf, get some sales history before they take that risk. So what you need to focus on is your distribution. How can you get it in the pharmacies, healthcare, etc., and so that they can see your product and believe in it.
Job hunting is tough. You put yourself on a piece of paper and hope it will find you the perfect job. With so many options out there, it can be time-consuming. What you really need is a simpler way to find a job you're looking for. CaribbeanJobs.com has over 1,700 companies posting over 10,000 jobs, and is easily accessed through either your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Find your fit at CaribbeanJobs.com and get the job you've been looking for.
We're here today at Very Exciting Things, specialists in branding any item for your business. Let's see what they can do for planting seeds. Welcome. Let's show you what we've got. Ooh, this is nice.
Well, what about this one?
Like this one. Yeah. As for any business, it is important to choose items that fit your brand. The items you seek to represent your business should be tailored to your audience. Yeah! Now that we've chosen our items, let's get them printed. Thanks to Very Exciting Things, we have the perfect items to market planting seeds.
I am Zeta Gopi and I placed first on the Planting Seeds Junior Achievers episode to pitch my concept of a doubles app called Daily Doubles. Yes, I was a bit nervous, but then again, who isn't when you have to go on national television and share your vision of a new app to the entire country? Today I'm going to open my A+ savings account with JMMB to deposit my prize money and start saving up to finance all of my new and genius business ideas that I plan on pursuing as I get older. It's really important for kids like me to save, and with no monthly fees, free online banking for viewing my account, tele-access or telephone banking, and free quarterly statements, JMMB gives me an A+ start with an account that will grow with me. I can even earn interest on balances from as low as $25 while still being able to access funds. Thanks Planting Seeds and thanks JMMB for giving me this amazing experience, and watch out for big things from me, Zeta Gopi.
It's so pulpy! Wow! It's so pulpy! Minute Maid Pulpy, refreshing orange juice drink with real fruit pulp. Pulp up your life with Minute Maid Pulpy.
Never Never miss a beat with the improved app from Yellow Pages. With new features like local news, flight and movie times, you're guaranteed to always be in the know with Yellow. Proximity search, gas station, and ATM locations ensure you're in the right place at the right time. Download it from the Google Play Store or iTunes today.
From Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week to Marie Claire magazine, our next entrepreneur has developed a unique style that has caught the eyes of fashionistas around the world. Zavesa's earrings have managed to stand out in quite a crowded market. Will our investors find them as exotic and as appealing as the rest of the fashion world? Let's see how it goes.
Hi, my name is Ariel Holdip, and I am the CEO, Chief Experience Officer, and designer behind Zavesa. Zavesa is a female empowerment brand where we use fashion accessories to give women a sense of style, confidence, and self-acceptance, particularly within the Black community. We produce and sell hand-painted wooden earrings, and I do all the production by myself. So today I am here to ask you for an investment of $100,000 to assist in production. I launched the company by myself last year, March. Within 2 weeks of launching, I was contacted by Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in Amsterdam to produce 350 earrings for them for gift bag sponsorships. So being that I am the chief bottle washer, I did the investment and produced those and sent them up to them. Based on that and the people that would have received the earrings in the gift bags, we have then gotten lots of contacts, and the trajectory has been pretty good internationally. A couple of weeks after that, early April, we were featured on one of the top style blogs in America as the bomb product of the day. And based on that, we have had stockists now in Martinique, Guadeloupe, France, Tortola, the US, and Canada. Last year, we made roughly about $76,000 in sales with a net, yes, TT dollars, with a net profit margin of about $45,000. So these are...
What are your projections for this year?
Some just about $170,000. Yes, so they're very lightweight and easily customized. It's actually birchwood.
Birchwood.
Yes. Right, so the cost of these earrings range from as low as 30 TT dollars.
I'm gonna try one.
To 175 TT dollars. The ones that cost 175, they cost me about maximum, including packaging and marketing, 70 TT dollars to make. So the investment that you would be making.
Joseph. I love it. I love it.
Try and answer.
Make sure the camera gets it.
So the investment that you would be making would be aiding me in production so that we can target larger stockists to get larger orders, because seeing that I am the only person producing the earrings, I think less time spent in the business and more time on the business would garner for larger orders.
What you going to use your money to buy?
Not to buy necessarily, but we are looking for a production facility in Colombia, and we have a trip planned for Cuba later this year to see if we get a factory to do the painting of the earrings. So I will be collating a tech pack, which is a design pack. So I will do the designs of all the earrings and the colors and send it to them along with the materials from the supplier, and they will just do all the painting.
Where are you manufacturing now, you said?
Home. Yes.
And you're doing it all yourself?
All myself.
And
yes.
what about a manufacturing facility in Trinidad?
If we can find one that could stick within our costs, then yeah, we're
What's
definitely
involved in a
all
manufacturing
open.
facility to make earrings?
Well, we have right now our suppliers in Canada, but we literally like 3 nights ago purchased a CNC machine, and that I just upload the shape that I want of the wood, so I will just have to bring the wood in because I'm not getting the wood that I need here for the cost that is affordable to me. So we could push it out. So all I will need to get is a group of people to do the painting.
You said you did 76,000 last year. How much
in 9 months.
In 9 months. And how much are you going to do this year?
We're looking at doubling that this year.
So 150, 175?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And next year?
The following year, we're looking at 75% of that.
So maybe
almost double that.
Almost double. So maybe 300,000.
Yeah.
And you say you have pretty healthy margins.
Yes.
Because it's you and
it's me.
It's
right.
you. But the minute
who are you selling to now? Who's your market now for this? And how do you see the market growing in order to achieve those numbers?
I have a website, and I was also contacted by one of Forbes 30 under 30 candidates. She has a huge Afrocentric market that sells websites, and she has B-list celebrities, D-list celebrities that use her website to purchase stuff, and so we'll be vending with them from June 2016. And that's a huge market. Their social media following alone is about 1.5 million people.
Okay, so pretty much your sales are online?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Certainly from a product meeting a market need, I think I like it.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, this is not up my
You're not interested in earrings, Joseph?
It was a long time ago when I had one in my hair, but that seems like a lifetime ago.
You know, from my point of view, as I said, I don't think I'd be interested. I do have a friend in Canada who is one of the biggest wood suppliers to the Caribbean. So I'd be able to introduce you to him. They're one of the largest family-owned foresters in Canada. They went to boarding school with me. So I'd be able to introduce you to him to get a shipment of wood directly from them, cutting out the multiple layers of middlemen I'm sure you're using in an effort to help you. I can introduce them to the plot people.
For me, I really think this is a business I want to get into, but I do own a printer that could print on any material. So if you want to come down south, we could play up with this material to see how it
works. Okay.
And you know, I could give you some advice on how much it will cost and see if that would be an option to replace, you know,
the
painting.
Manual, yes.
So
definitely
something we could look at.
Yes.
All right.
Ariel, I've reconsidered what we discussed, and Maria Daniel, who is a colleague and friend of mine, has actually agreed to partner with me in the investment. So we're happy to support you. $100,000 for 25% of the company. Are you in?
I'm in.
With lots of mentorship and support
and guidance along the way. I am definitely in, and I look forward to working with you and Maria.
Fantastic.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Look forward to working with you. All right.
Okay, bye.
Take care.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Zavisa, I love it. Christine love it. And therefore, as we believe in entrepreneurship, we're putting our money where our mouth is. So I will be invested in Zavisa with Christine, and we're going to take ethnic jewelry global.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Pemberton, founder of Planting Seeds Caribbean, and today I'm here to sign up for Beacon's small business health plan called the Be Better Plan for the Planting Seeds team. Building a business from the ground up is no easy task, and we would not have had a successful and thriving new business if it wasn't for the amazing and talented people who work round the clock at Planting Seeds. They give Planting Seeds 100%, and in return, our institution must do the same, which is why extra benefits such as health and life insurance are so very important, because they offer peace of mind, which is something you can't put a price on. Beacon has now made health and life insurance affordable for small businesses with their small business group package, which caters to businesses who operate with a minimum of 3 employees to a maximum of 35 employees. Benefits include coverage of expenses related to maternity, vision, dental, and much more. Life benefits for employees are also provided under this plan and can range from loss of life due to illness and accident to loss of limbs. We are proud to endorse Beacon's Be Better plan, not just because it's a quality product and they offer it at competitive prices, but also because they share the same core values as we do, and that is that employees are the lifeblood of any organization. And in order to be progressive and keep up with the times, business owners need to ensure that their employees are well taken care of.
Job hunting is tough. You put yourself on a piece of paper and hope it will find you the perfect job. With so many options out there, it can be time-consuming. What you really need is a simpler way to find a job you're looking for. CaribbeanJobs.com has over 1,700 companies posting over 10,000 jobs, and it's easily accessed through either your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Find your fit at CaribbeanJobs.com and get the job you've been looking for.
Follow your heart, make your mark.
Time to get ready, honey.
Chase your dreams and make them happen.
It's why you do what you do, and why we're here for you, for your dreams to come true. That's the power of love.
Your best interest at heart.
Never miss a beat with the improved app from Yellow Pages. With new features like local news, flight and movie times, you're guaranteed to always be in the know with Yellow. Proximity search, gas station, and ATM locations ensure you're in the right place at the right time. Download it from the Google Play Store or iTunes today.
Calling all farmers, fishermen, and agri-entrepreneurs, the Agricultural Development Bank is offering its Flagstaff product, the new Reality Loan. Get up to 80% financing for any viable business in agro-processing, agri-services, fishing, or farming, with an effective interest rate of 3 to 5%. Call toll-free 800-4ADB, that's 800-4232, or visit www.adbtt.com. Agricultural Development Bank, growing stronger together.
We've all heard it before, fitness should be fun. Well, what about a gym that promises to entertain both kids and adults at the same time? Entrepreneur Matik Nichols believes that the fitness journey should be a joint effort made by the whole family. Will our panel say that the gym is fit for investment, or will Matik burn out? Stay tuned to find out.
Hello, my name is Matik Nichols and my business is Generations Total Fitness Company. The Generations caters to the problem of time, specifically people who don't have time to get to the gym and people who want more family time. So I want you to consider 3 scenarios for me. 1, a young mother, she's just had a baby, and before she had a baby she used to go to the gym every single day. But now, every evening, she's rushing back to daycare or back to pick up a child off the sitter rather than going to the gym. So my business will cater to that scenario, as well as I consider another scenario, a mother who has maybe several children, single mother, and she has to shuttle them to and from activities, swimming, tennis, etc., etc. So even on weekends, she doesn't have time to go to the gym because her life surrounds the children's activities.
I have that problem too, by the way. I'm not a woman.
Me too. So the last scenario I want you to consider is maybe a couple who actually, they alternate. So one goes to the gym, one stays home with the children, and they swap and so on. But they would really like to go together and have a more of a family experience. So the solution is Generations Total Fitness Company. And we will cater to every member of the family under one roof. It will be an outing to go to the gym. So we'd have daycare for the children, for the young toddlers and slightly older kids. We'd have a play park. We would have karate, ballet, etc. for the younger kids. We have an area for teens, teens to work out, their own special area. And of course, for adults, we have the normal strength training and fitness things, cardiovascular work, aerobics, spin, etc. The projections are for profit to be in the positive within 6 months and to generate about 10%. For cash flow, again in 6 months, we'd be in a positive cash flow situation. So finally, my request is for $4.5 million, and that's for equipment and furnishings, for advertising and promotions, and for the initial operating expenses. Thank you.
How much equity?
For what? 4.5 million gives me what percentage?
4.5 million, 40%.
Matik, where have you been all our lives, right? How is it that you guarantee that anytime I go, there's something productive for a child to do that's supervised and so on?
Yeah. So the play park, for instance, will be there 24/7. So that doesn't need scheduling.
Right.
Right?
And that's supervised?
That's supervised.
Okay.
Right? Now, the other activities, ballet, karate, those things, will be set for that period between school and when you would normally come in after work and work out.
Right.
That would be the peak period for that kind of activity. So that would be the scheduling for those kind of things.
Okay.
But I think the barrier to entry here is location, land, building.
Yes.
So talk to me about that.
I've looked around at places to lease. This is a lease option.
Right.
And I've seen many locations, at least 3 that I've looked at, that do have the space to do this.
How much space you're talking about?
Between 10,000 and 20,000 square feet.
Right. And have you done the calculations as to the rent?
Yes.
And so on?
Yes.
Okay. Have you, parking is another big thing?
Parking is that's a bigger problem, actually.
Right,
yeah.
right. So, I mean, to me, this is a fantastic idea. Going to a place, a family-oriented place, where we could all go and everybody does their own thing, but it's under one roof, so everybody safe and sound.
Yep.
The problem is location, size, rent economics, and parking.
Yes.
So, for me to even consider this, I'm going to need to hear more about that. Otherwise, this is just another idea that I've heard a dozen times.
Okay, so in other words, come back to you with a place, where it is going to be, and etc. The specifics, show you a diagram of, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, great idea. But where you buying equipment, I mean, where you putting equipment when you get it?
Yeah.
You know, I could agree to this now. Fantastic idea. If the economics works out, great. But where we putting equipment, where we parking people, how far they have to drive, what's the access like?
Yeah.
There are a lot of other factors that go in to making this a success.
Yeah.
How old is Generations? Is it a company as yet, or it's just an idea?
It's registered. It's registered. But there are no physical assets.
So you're looking to us to fund your dream.
That's right. Thank you.
So, Patrick, a valuation of about $10 million.
Yes.
What's your sort of steady state cash flow projection?
It produces about $1 million a year in cash.
Okay. So you're collecting $10 million in gym membership fees.
No, I have $1 million in cash flow.
Okay.
I've about $4 million in revenue annually, which gives you about $400,000 in profit.
$1 million cash flow.
Depreciation and
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so $400,000 a year in cash flow.
That's right.
On a $10 million valuation, might be slightly rich. But
that return will be a lot.
What areas have you considered to put up your gym?
So, what I have looked at is not a purchase land or build option.
You mean to rent?
This is to rent. This is to lease.
Right.
Yeah, I've looked and I've seen prices about $60,000 a month to lease a property of the size and needs.
What sort of size do you need?
$6 a square foot?
60,000.
Well, $60,000 a month, and you talked about 10,000 square feet, so $6 a square foot.
Yeah, but
I really want to find out where that land is.
I've looked at between 10,000 to 20,000. So there were a few properties that were on the cheap side, but most were on the higher side.
So Matik, I think this is a great concept. I think you've answered many of our concerns. However, real estate is going to make or break this deal. Location, as we said, and cost of location. So, let's talk after we have a little more detail in that regard.
Sure.
For me, at this point, I think it's a great idea. Just think it's, an idea. We need a little more logistics, more information, profit and loss. Let's see how we could generate revenue.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I think unfortunately, I'm not involved in this business at all, and no interest. I have a little stomach. That's because I'm not going to the gym too often. So it's not going to fit my lifestyle at this point in time. I don't even have time to get to the gym. So thank you very much. I wouldn't be interested.
Sure. Thank you.
Matik, as I said earlier, I would like to take another look at it. But the three criteria you need to look at for me is location, accessibility, and parking. Economics notwithstanding, we could take a look at that afterwards. But we need to nail that down.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
This project, though a novel one, it really is no more than an idea at this stage. To really get investment, there are a number of steps that need to be done. Location, outlay of how the gym is going to look, who is going to run the daycare, how is the daycare going to run. There are too many parts that are still missing, and I think that's why he did not get an investment.
So we just completed the amazing massive industry event here with planting seeds. So Damon back home on Trini soil. What was the experience like?
It was truly amazing because, first of all, to come back home and to, you know how much culture I have here. Because a lot of people in the States don't know that, you know, for the first maybe 8 or 10 years of my life, I spent every summer here in Trinidad. And then I shared with everybody up there. I was in Diego Martin most of the time. But the crowd, the energy was amazing. I was concerned because I was saying to myself, well, you have the younger generation up there, you have a more mature generation. I'm going to be playing music that is hip hop. Some will know, some will not. How will they understand it? You know, but the crowd was amazing, so it was really, really fun.
The messages of entrepreneurship are ones that we can all learn from. But you had 300 young people in the audience.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's important for us to continue to invest in building the spirit of entrepreneurs in Trinidad and Tobago?
You know why? Because I think that Trinidadians and my father and my grandparents, it's not that entrepreneurship has not been happening. They've been bartering and trading from the beginning of time. It's just, has anybody really understood to just put a title on it and structure it the right way to grow it to be international business? And I think that it was my journey from Trinidad to New York back to Trinidad, to mix so many cultures and have the discipline and that I had from my father with the way of this new music. It helped me, and now I went on to employ thousands of people. Our new generation, with the way that the world is getting shorter, smaller because of smartphones and things like that, these kids now can open $1 million businesses on their phone. And I think they need to know that they can touch the entire world, because a lot of places don't have culture like Trinidad. Trinidad has such a strong culture, and I think the kids out there, I've met two types of millennials: the ones who expect everything for nothing, and the other ones who are creating change with the cell phone. And I think those kids were those ones that I saw today, creating the change.
Creating change with cell phones. You had an incredible moment with the young people where you took your crowd selfie with about 300 kids from schools. So where can we expect to see that, and how can we follow you on social media to learn more about your experiences as you move forward?
Oh, absolutely. So you can see that on my social media, all my platforms. I'm The Shark Damon, like Raymond, but with a D. And that's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter, and everything else.
So before we go, you know, we could talk about the fact that BBTT is partnering with Planting Seeds to introduce Master of Industry program to young people. You know, you told us about your shark points tonight. Can you just run through them again to make sure our young people at home can remember how to be a shark like you when they get older?
Yeah, so, you know, obviously I put them in very short words to spell out the word shark, but it's number one, you have to set a goal. You have to be able to envision a target that you're going to hit. So what are you going to be? Whether you're going to be a doctor, or you're going to work at BBTT, or you're going to create your own new clothing company, or be a physical trainer, you have to be able to envision yourself there. Too often we have envisioned ourselves as a loser. People have said you're going to be dead or in jail by 21, or you can never make it because you're a female or you're African American. You have to envision yourself, and you start to become that person you envision. Number two is homework, I call it, but it's really analytics because of today. There's so much data out there now about how many people consume things, or how to get things, or how to make money without any money, right? There's so much data out there, and it sounds simple, but it really is. You go and you go to a garage sales every single Friday and buy a whole bunch, Saturday, and buy a whole bunch of stuffed animals that cost maybe 50 cents. Trust me, you can sell them for $5 and $10 online. Simple steps you can take. So do your homework, your analytics on how to start new businesses. A is a more. You have to love what you do. You have to be passionate. Every single business I started, I did it just for money. I closed the business down. I failed because I didn't love what I was doing. R is, remember, you're the brand. I'm telling everybody, you have to put yourself in 2 to 5 words. Apple think different, Nike just do it, Fubu Forest bias. If you are crazy, sexy, cool, or you're a thinker that loves animals, doesn't matter. You have to be able to describe yourself. And K, the last one was, you just got to keep swimming. You got to keep going. I failed so many times, but it never stopped me because I kept swimming.
Well, the sharks in Trinidad and Tobago, I know you're going to keep swimming, but I have to ask, bacon shark or shark and bacon?
Bacon shark.
All right. So there you have it. The real Damon John right here in Trinidad and Tobago. Make sure to follow him online, and thank you so much, Planting Seeds, for bringing this event to life.
Thank you, Planting Seeds.
Our next entrepreneur is a self-made man who has managed to take an everyday product and make it 10 times better with just a few small changes. He continues to build a solid foundation for his startup, but needs to make a huge step forward to get his block business turning out the volumes that he needs. Will he nail the pitch and find an investor to help finance his plan, or will Ron Block start to crumble?
Hello. My name is Roshan Panchu. My company name is Ron Block International Company Limited. I created a new interlocking block here. I came about this idea because of poverty, right? I was living in basically on a shack, right? I got a job, seismic research, and during that time, finance was really tough, right? One day I found myself in the forest after while the drill crew was working, drilling and stuff, and I catch myself talking to God. I was literally praying and asking God to help me find a way out of this financial state that I am in. 3 children, my wife, house leaking, literally shaking. I was telling God, God, someday this house will fall on me and my children. I say, you know something, I can't even afford to buy blocks because it's so expensive. I said, this Friday when I get paid, I'm going to buy 1 sack of cement. I'm going to buy 1 yard of material, and every evening I go home, I'll make 10 concrete blocks with a wooden mold. So while they're thinking, I say, well then, I will also need to buy red sand and cement to join these blocks together, right, to apply mortar. So then I tell myself, you know something, in order to cut costs, I'll make these blocks interlocking. So I will remove that cost of mortar application. And there in the middle of the Guayari forest, this product was born. I call it the Ron Block. The Ron Block has a lot of additional benefits than the regular block, right? As you can see, it has self-aligning interlocking ends, right? It can be applied, it can be installed actually mortarless. You just do your foundation work, you stack your blocks, and load concrete in the cores for box drains, retaining wall, foundation works, etc. This can be applied to any work the regular block. You use the regular block to construct. Here we have provision for horizontal rebar, which gives it additional strength, right? This product has been approved by the Ministry of Works and Transport. It has also been tested by the University of the West Indies, and it has been proven to be 4.79 times stronger than the regular block.
You know, this is fantastic. You came up all of a sudden. There's no other block like this in the market.
No, this block has been patented by me. I have the rights to this block. Also, I have designed approximately 500 similar designs. So this is a unique product. No other block manufacturing company could make anything close to this.
You have a patent where? Here or in the US?
Here in Trinidad. I have the industrial rights for this. This is one of another design, totally interlocking block, top and bottom, front and back, that I want to put on the market also. But
Roshan, have you sold these blocks to anybody yet?
Presently, the first set of block I manufactured 7 years ago, I built my house with it, right? But because I have to pay a manufacturer, it's a direct competition with the regular block, right? So the price the sell me at is very high, right? Last year I was able to fund a mold box, which cost me $150,000. I got it in March, and from March to present, I've sold over 150,000 blocks like this.
To private contractors or?
Trinidad and Tobago contractors, home builders. It's been used presently.
And what's the feedback been?
Oh, everybody who uses this block, they don't want to use the traditional block. It goes up very fast, right? It cut back on labor, right? And you get a stronger finish.
And how does it cost compared to the traditional solution?
Good. This block do not cost anything more to manufacture, right? The overheads are the same, right? The cost of labor is the same. The material is basically a little less because of the cutout here for the steel, right? But basically the same, right? The thing is, presently I'm selling this block at a higher price than the regular block, and I'm still able to sell the product, right? Because I have to pay a manufacturer and then make a little markup on it to sell it. Right? These blocks should be offered to the public at the same price of a regular block because it does not cost anything more to manufacture. Once I'm able to manufacture the block, the public, the user should be able to do their construction, which will in turn save them money.
How much are you selling one block for versus the regular concrete block? So how much is a concrete block like this one on here? Presently, I'm selling it at 50 cents more than the regular block. 50 cents more?
Yeah.
And a regular block goes for how much now?
Presently, it's at $5.70 for a regular 6-inch block.
So you sell it for $6.20?
Yes, that's correct.
50 cents more.
How could we help you?
I
I haven't that part yet.
I have located a used concrete block machine block plant here in Trinidad.
Okay.
Right, the person wants 3.5 million for it. Right, I'm looking at a setup cost of $1 million, right, and then operating capital of $2 million to have this operation going. This block plant can do approximately 12,000 blocks per day. Presently, a block that costs $4.19 to manufacture, right? I can sell these blocks at $5.70, right, which gives you a profit of $1.51 on a block. This will yield a surplus of $500,000 a year after all expenses.
So you're asking for 6.5 million?
Seven.
7 million?
Yeah.
Why is it that you can't lease the plant if it's not operating?
It's located at South Otahiti, right? I want to bring this plant up north because the cost of transportation for raw material down south automatically increase the price of the product, right?
How much does it cost to move the plant? To me, it makes sense to, keep the plant there, rent it for a while, and then as you build your business, then have the option to buy and move it.
Yeah, the owner do not want to lease.
He wants to.
No,
he wants to sell.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Roshan, I think you have a brilliant idea. Maybe somebody had something similar to it, but for Trinidadian to come up with, I'm always proud. And this show is showing me more and more that there is so much intellectual capability in this country and we're not tapping into, that I'm excited to be a part of it, to see that we can create something like this.
And Roshan, my offer to you is to assist in analyzing the economics of the deal. So we can look at the purchase price of the block manufacturing plant, decide whether it may be best to lease or to buy, look at the relocation costs, and determine how best we can get you manufacturing blocks as quickly as possible. I actually have the molds, my own molds, sitting at another manufacturing facility that maybe we could throw into the mix to see how best we can work together to get a project going.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Willing to do so.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, sir.
Looking forward to working with you.
Thank you, man.
Well done.
Ronblock deals with industrial design as opposed to patents. Industrial design protects the aesthetic elements of a product as opposed to patent that protects the technical elements. If Ronblock has an industrial design, he can go to existing manufacturers of cement blocks and have them produce the blocks under license. This would give him a lot of options once he's able to sell the concept to the wider public. We'll have to see how it works out.
I'm here today with Roshan, one of our entrepreneurs, and he's going to show us around a little bit and tell us all about the revolutionary product that is Ronblock.
The public have accepted this product and presently it is in demand more than I can supply because of my contract arrangement with the block plants to manufacture the product. I am the only person in the world with this technology. This can change the face of construction worldwide. And all I need is the right investor to take this where it needs to be, and that is worldwide.
Well, Ron, thank you so much for having us here today. And I have to say that, I speak not just for myself, but I think everybody who was on Planting Seeds set, and now I know everybody who's home watching this on their TV sets,
that we are all very inspired by your story and very proud of how far you've come.
Thank you very much, and thank you for attention.
That's it for us this week at Planting Seeds. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next week.